breakfast at like meetings. Thursday evening, graduation here. I don't know, they don't know that there's something else we got that day. A girl will be playing in state softball. I can split my personality on different places. But right now, let's focus on scholarships. The event today is significant. Separating scholarships and awards from graduation was no little thing. We are so appreciative of our local donors and the Delavan-Darien School District Foundation for cooperating with this transition. Our seniors benefit greatly and are very grateful for the wonderful financial support local donors and the foundation provide. Seniors, many of these awards are given to the people in the presenters' lives. You should be especially honored that the selection people saw something in you that reminded them of that special person. With that being said, I'd like to introduce our first speaker. This is Carrie Nikita.
Awarding scholarships during graduation have been part of the tradition here at DDHS. But I was so glad that Mr. Culp told us earlier this year that the scholarship ceremony was going to be on a separate day. And not because it would make the graduation ceremony shorter, but because it would give the donors and recipients more time to share this story. Let me back up for a minute to explain to those of you that might be unfamiliar with our scholarship process. Students complete a packet to apply for the local scholarship. Ms. Scott spends days printing and organizing these packets that are then given in stacks to the donors. The donors then spend hours going through these packets, looking especially closely at the community service you completed, carefully reading the essays you submitted. Donors then select a recipient and give the name to Ms. Scott, who we all know is very good at keeping secrets. Then about midway through graduation, these scholarships would be distributed. Donors would come up to the podium, say a few words, announce the recipient's name, the donor and recipient would shake hands, or in some cases, share a quick hug. But then in most cases, part ways. Well, today for the first time, it can be different. When the presentations are done, we encourage you to take a moment to get to know each other a bit better by gathering for a reception in the commons. Donors, if you're comfortable, share the story of why you or your organization gives this scholarship. Recipients, listen closely to these stories because many of these scholarships are given in honor of loved ones, mentors, our sons, and our daughters. And through receiving that scholarship, you become part of their legacy. Ms. Martin?
In 1959, George W. Borg, a local businessman, established a $500 engineering scholarship to go to a Delavan-Darien high school graduating senior. This was the first scholarship presented to a DDHS graduate. Then in 1972, through the efforts of Wally Zimmerman, former coach, teacher, and administrator, the Delavan-Darien Foundation was created. The foundation's purpose in part was, and is to this day, to promote education in the Delavan-Darien School District through the granting of scholarships to our graduates. I would like to take this opportunity to publicly thank the many individuals and organizations of our communities, the Borg Foundation and the Delavan-Darien Foundation for their continuing support to the Delavan-Darien High School and our grads. Through our community's generosity and commitment, tonight we will award 132 scholarships worth around $144,000 of local money. We will also recognize an additional $540,900 that has been earned by our graduates. These awards are from outside sources such as specific colleges, universities, or corporations, and have been reported by our seniors or the specific donor. In total tonight, we will recognize the accomplishments of our seniors through scholarships and awards, totaling approximately $685,000. it is my pleasure to present the American Legion Auxiliary Award, Unit Number 95 representative.
American Legion Auxiliary Unit 95 is presenting an award to the graduating class who is pursuing any type of post-secondary education. 2 awards will be given this year in an amount of $750. This year's participants are Brody Cunningham and Claudia Newhouse.
The American Legion Post 95, Rutledge, Mobile, South Madison, Legion Post annually presents an award to a graduating senior who plans on post-secondary education other than a 4-year college program. The amount is $1,000. This year's recipient is Morgan Holmes.
Annually presents an award to a graduating senior planning to enroll in any type of health-related field. The amount of this year's award is $1,000. This year's recipient is Cassidy Timmerman.
The Darien Fire Department Dentistry Scholarship is presented annually to a graduating member of the Delavan-Darien School who is pursuing a higher education in the field of emergency services. The amount of this year's award is $250, and the recipient is Christopher McCain.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am here to present Linda Cooper Memorial Scholarship. This is in memory of a longtime special education teacher, and it is going to be presented this afternoon to a graduating senior who plans to pursue a degree in education. And the award amount is $500, and our recipient this year is Michelle Johnson. I also have 2 other scholarships, and this is with the Darien Women's Club. And we like to give out every year a scholarship to someone that is involved in scholastic performance, school citizenship, and community services. So this year, in the amount of $750 each, we want to award to Brody Cunningham and Kayla Yates.
I'm thrilled to be here with the parents and family members with these talented graduating seniors. The Lions Club of Delavan is awarding 4 scholarships to 4 different graduating seniors. I'm going to tell you the memorial for each of those scholarships, and then I'll tell up all 4 at the same time. So the Delavan Lions Club meets one Monday a month at a different restaurant, and we make this money for the scholarships when you folks attend the corned beef and cabbage dinner at the village and the corn tent at the fair. So that's where the scholarship money comes from, so thank you for that. The first scholarship is in memory of a man who was a doctor of osteopathy and was a charter member of the Delavan Lions Club for 67 years. And his name is Dr. Joseph Carroll. The second memorial scholarship is in the name of a lion who was superintendent of the Delavan-Darien School District and was also a bomber pilot during World War II. That scholarship is in memory of Mr. Lion Delbert McGinnis. The third memorial scholarship the Delavan Lions have is someone you might remember who taught agriculture and vocational education here in the high school and was a Lion for almost 40 years, 40. And that is Mr. Lion Glenn Coleman. So the fourth award is in memory of an elementary teacher and a principal in the school district. His name was Lion David Curry. So I'll tell you which 4 students will carry on these legacies. The Lions Club of Delavan is proud to support you in your future endeavors. The Dr. Joseph Carroll Memorial Scholarship for $1,000 is awarded to Cassidy Timmerman. The Memorial Scholarship in memory of Mr. Delbert McGinnis is awarded to Jarrett Forster. The Lion Glenn Holman Memorial Scholarship for $1,000 is awarded to Brody Cunningham. And the Lion Scholarship in memory of Lion David Curry is awarded to Caitlin Gonzalez. Congratulations.
My name is Kurt Zip, and I'm here representing the Delavan Soccer Club. Each year, we recognize 2 graduating seniors in which soccer has been an important sport in their life, and we anticipate that they'll continue with playing, coaching, and hopefully officiating. So, our 2 awards this year for $350 each go to Jose Rivas and Claudia Villanez.
Good afternoon. My name is David Henriott, and I'm president of Delavan Youth Football. Congratulations to not only all the recipients here, to all the graduating class of 2016 from Delavan-Darien High School. Delavan Youth Football has annually presented a scholarship, 2 scholarships for the past 11 years. And this year, it is my privilege to present 2 scholarships in the amount of $500 to Zachary Cook and Gage Wendell.
Good afternoon. My name is Dan Brandt, and here presenting on behalf of the Delavan-Darien Education Association. I'd like to congratulate all the winners and recipients of the generosity of today's scholarships. Yet 23 years that I've been in this district never ceases to amaze me. The amount of generosity that the community and the community and the different foundations support every graduate class. The DDA presents this annual award to a graduating senior who plans to enter a public service profession that requires a college education. The amount of this year's award is $1,000. This year's recipient is Caitlin Gonzalez.
The Delavan-Darien Friends of the Visual and Performing Arts Scholarship is given in the spirit of continuing the group's goals, encouraging and helping those who pursue the arts through enrollment in post-secondary education. The amount of this year's award is $1,500, and this year's recipient is Nicole Van Dyke.
I want to first say congratulations to the class of 16 seniors. Best of luck to you in all your endeavors, and congratulations on your scholarship tonight. On behalf of the Delavan-Darien High School football scholarship, Delavan-Darien High School football scholarship is presented to a graduating senior who's planning on attending any post-secondary. They need to have played all 4 years of football. Their public service hours, and made sure that they had high academic achievement in the classroom. Those are the standards that we look for. The amount of this year's award is $1,000, and our official recipient is Zach Cook.
Excuse the interruption. If I may, I've noticed that our photographer cannot get a picture when the donors get too far to the right by the American flag. In the presentation, just to the side of the lecture. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Joan Cesar. I am representing the Delavan-Darien High School Booster Club. Congratulations to you seniors. This year, we are able to award 5 $1,000 scholarships based upon the fact that we have an amazing senior class who, along with their families, gave a lot of their time to volunteer. That is one requirement we have, volunteer hours over their 4 years, volunteering at the fair, at the cross tournament, and at our home concession games. Then we also make sure that they have a respectable GPA, and that, of course, they will be going on to some kind of post-secondary education. So, with that, I have 5 winners this year: Carly Dodge, Zach Cook, Danielle Moore, Chris Roosh, and Gage Whitby.
Good afternoon, and congratulations, graduates. My name is Bill Petcock. I'm past master of Southern Lakes Masonic Lodge number 12. It's my privilege to be able to hand out 2 $1,000 scholarships to graduating senior planning to pursue any type of post-secondary education. This year's recipients are Daniel Moore and Claudia Jones.
Yeah, me again. I'm Deb Cross. I'm with the Delavan-Darien Rotary Club. The Rotary Club is a bunch of business people, government, education, community folks, retirees, meeting regularly to raise money to do good things in this community since 1922. So join us. The work recently that raised the scholarship money was the spaghetti dinners. Helped with the Marcipanos at the village. We do those spaghetti dinners, and that helped this money be available. So we want to recognize two gentlemen for our motto, service above self, and for their hard work and just the fact that we're proud of them and really eager to see their future. The two gentlemen receiving a $1,000 scholarship each, Anthony Arias and Brody Cunningham. Come on down.
Good afternoon. The Delavan-Darien Youth Wrestling Award is presented to a graduating senior who devoted their time helping with the youth wrestling organization. The amount of this award, this year's award is $500, and the recipient is Caitlin Gonzalez.
Congratulations and God's blessings to each of you graduates. My name is Jeanette Carnes, and I'm here to present two $500 scholarships for the Mary Ann Butler Memorial Scholarship, one for Elkhorn Chemical and one for TLC Cleaning Service. As a single devoted mother living in a small farming community, Mary Ann Butler recognized the importance of higher learning, her desire to seek college education for her children at the expense of herself, her legacy for education and tribute to her life is what we celebrate. I'm proud to present the $500 Mary Ann Butler Memorial Scholarship for Elkhorn Chemical to a student who has participated in cross-country, track, musicals, and art club. Her mission is to ensure that kids are able to develop socially as well as academically. She plans to pursue a career in elementary education at Marian University in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Congratulations to Michelle Johnson. The $500 Mary Ann Butler Memorial Scholarship for TLC Cleaning Service is to a student who participated in volleyball, softball, tennis, musicals, and yearbook. Her grandmother always told her the key to a happy life is to helping others. She plans to attend University of Minnesota. Congratulations to Leanne Nick.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's incredible to see the people here to honor these young people on such a beautiful day outside. Thank you very much for coming to honor this incredible 2016 class. It is my honor as Department Chair of the Career and Technical Ed Department to give away the Fairfield Grange Scholarship. It will be presented annually to a graduating senior pursuing a degree in the field of agriculture and family and consumer ed. The award, there will be 2 awards tonight, presented each one $1,000. This year's recipients are Brody Cunningham and Caitlin Berganis.
Good afternoon. Dale Albrecht representing the Delavan-Darien FFA alumni. The Delavan-Darien FFA alumni annually awards a scholarship to a graduating senior who has been active in FFA and plans to pursue a career in agriculture-related fields. These awards were given by the alumni in memorial to Glenn Holden, Richard Hull, Josh Yates, and Andy Grobel. 6 awards will be presented this evening. This year's recipients are Brittany Broom, $1,000. Brody Cunningham, $1,000. Jenna Speth, $1,000. Caitlin Berganis, $1,000. Haley Miller, $500. And Lisa Riley, $500.
Good afternoon. My name is Heidi Terpstra, and I am presenting a memorial scholarship in honor of my mother, Kay Welty. She believed in hard work, dedication, and determination, not just in schoolwork, but in life as well. The Welty scholarships are open to those enrolling in any type of post-secondary education. On behalf of the Delavan United Church of Christ, who manages the fund, and the Welty family, I am proud to offer 5 scholarships in the amount of $500 each to the following recipients: Carly Dodge, Jared Forrester, Jasmine Harmeyer, Ian Showalter, and Kayla Yates. And accepting on her behalf for Jasmine Harmeyer.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Jeff Scher. I'm on the school board, and I'm going to give the first scholarship is the Dora S. Arthur Financial Aid Fund. Dora Archer Award was established in 1965 to provide financial assistance for deserving DDHS graduated seniors enrolling in any type of post-secondary education program. This fund is administered by the Board of Education. One Dora Arthur Award will be presented this afternoon, valued at $500. This year's recipient is David Vector. Florence Dunwoody Memorial Award is presented to a graduating senior who plans to enroll in a medical or health-related field. The amount of this year's award is $500. This year's recipient is Raquel Simons.
I have 3 in a row. Miss Scott thought that my voice carried. I don't know where she gets that from. You guys would know that, would you? It's my honor to give this scholarship. The Jacqueline Yankee Memorial Award is presented annually to a graduating senior who is pursuing any type of post-secondary education. The amount of this year's award is $300. This year's recipient is Katie Flitcroft. Next award, the Vincent James Aegis Memorial Award, is presented annually to a graduating senior who is planning to enroll in any type of post-secondary education program. The amount of this year's award is $300. This year's recipient is Daniel Smith. Those of you who travel over to Walworth, you get to enjoy the Aroma Award, put on your foods. This next award is the Kikkoman Foods Incorporated Annually Award, a scholarship presented to a graduating senior who plans to enroll in any type of post-secondary education. The amount of this year's award is $3,000. This year's recipient, Gage Woodkey.
Is awarded to a senior planning to further their education with an interest in electronics, mechanics, similar fields, and community service. Andy Rooney once said, "Don't rule out working with your hands. It does not preclude using your head." This year, the Miller family will award 2 scholarships in Jeremiah's honor to seniors that epitomize this quote. Both are intelligent young men who excel at everything academic, yet are afraid to get their hands dirty. They have both taken advantage of many classes and activities that DDHS has to offer, from the great shop classes to AP Chem and physics, athletics, volunteering, and working, all while maintaining high academic standards. Our family encourages you both to continue to use your intellect and always strive to be the hardest workers around. Congratulations and best of luck to Cole Castell and Nathan Johnson.
Hello again. In my real job, I am a physician at Lakeland Medical Center and have been since 1985. I practice radiology. Each year, our medical staff annually awards a scholarship to a graduating senior who intends to enroll in any type of post-secondary education in a health-related field. One award will be given this year in the amount of $2,000. This year's recipient is Megan Rupnick.
The National School Orchestra Award is presented to a graduating senior who has demonstrated outstanding musicianship, leadership, attitude, and dedication to the orchestra. The amount of this year's award is $500, and the recipient is Nicole Van Dyke.
Bad problem, I can't go away. As department chair of the Career and Tech Ed department and a teacher in that department, it is my honor to give this award to one of the young men who 3 years ago wasn't sure what he was going to do. But I think because of his maturity and how hard he worked, that he came upon a career that he would love to do. And like Mrs. Millar was saying, doesn't mind getting his hands dirty. Great young man. The Robert Delavan Scholarship will be presented to a senior who plans to seek technical or vocational training in the areas of metals, welding, woodworking, plumbing, automotive, and or a related occupation. We have many kids that fit this year. It was a great group. This amount of this year's award is $400. This year's recipient, Oscar Nova Fernandez.
Let the habit go away for a little bit. My name is Chris Lawson. I'm a business education teacher here at Delavan-Darien High School. And first I'd like to huge shout out to my colleague, Jody Scott. The hours that she spends on these scholarships is crazy, so nice job. I know because she uses my classroom to spread out all of these papers for hours and hours, so kudos. Anyway, I am here to present the Sherry L. Rosal Memorial Award. This award is awarded to a graduating senior who is a member of the Future Business Leaders of America, FBLA. The recipient will be majoring in the field of business. This year we are honored to give 2 away in the amount of $500 apiece. You gotta come back up here, Brody, and Mr. John Bloomer.
Technology in Delavan annually awards a scholarship to a graduating senior planning to study business or engineering. One award was presented this year in the amount of $5,000, and this year's recipient is Ethan Rice.
Because of where this scholarship is coming from, it's a real sweet deal, I'm telling you that. My homeroom enjoys the donuts every Friday morning. The Steinbriggs Piggly Wiggly Award goes to a graduating senior pursuing any type of post-secondary education. 2 awards will be presented this evening, valued at $1,000. This year's recipients, Madison Cameron and Haley Newman.
The Gary Schutnick Scholarship is awarded to a student who intends to major in some phase of the business field. Carrie Schutnick was a business teacher at Delavan-Darien High School who made an impact on every student she saw. The amount of this year's award is $500, and this year's recipient is John Luber.
Good afternoon. My name is Dave Securis. I'm here on behalf of two separate organizations to present new scholarships this year. The first organization is on behalf of the Delavan Lake Area Chamber of Commerce, which looks to commit to local business development and community involvement. It's looking for the student that's in the top half of their class, shows good citizenship and outstanding community service. This award is for $500 and goes to Megan Buckley. The other scholarship is a new scholarship this year as well. And I'm the general manager of Lake Lawn Resort. On behalf of Lake Lawn Resort, we're looking for a student that was in the top half of their class, showed an outstanding high school performance, and successfully completed 2 years of work experience at the resort. This scholarship is valued at $1,000. It goes to Jacob Kluin.
You guys ever hear the jokes about the friendly rivalry between policemen and firemen? Yeah? When Darien Fire got the 4th slot, I got the 37th, I think that rivalry ratcheted up a notch today. Just kidding, we love the firemen. I'm Deputy Sheriff Patrolman Nick Yohane, Vice President of Walworth County Deputy Sheriff's Association. Our association has a long history of serving the citizens of Walworth County. We sincerely appreciate the support the community shows towards law enforcement and toward our association. Without the support of the citizens, none of this is possible, so we thank you. Our hope is that we can develop future leaders in our county. By our joint efforts, we can continue to make Walworth County the best place to live, raise a family. Each year, the Sheriff's Association awards scholarships to full-time students entering any field of study, entering any college program, either 4-year or 2, and any high school senior who is a Walworth County resident is eligible to apply. So with that being said, I'm honored to announce 3 recipients for this year's Walworth County Deputy Sheriff's Association Scholarship. David Better, Ian Showalter, and Taylor Morlock.
Good afternoon. My name is Corey Price. As a board member of the Delavan-Darien District Foundation, it gives me great pleasure to present this year's recipients. One of the main purposes of the Delavan-Darien Foundation is to promote the importance of continuing education through the granting of scholarships and awards to our graduating seniors. This afternoon, the foundation is proud to award 62 scholarships valued at $72,400 to the graduating class of 2016. Delavan-Darien Foundation provides general memorial awards from funds given to the foundation. These awards are presented to seniors planning to enroll in a 4-year degree program. 10 awards will be presented this evening, valued at $1,000 each. This year's recipients are Dallas Fritzinger, Erica Ivins, Savannah Lynn, Atmik Patel, Joshua Pickle, Amber Reed, Aaliyah Sanders, Jalen Schrader, David Vector, and Melanie Wright. The Delavan-Darien Foundation provides, I'm saying the same thing. These next awards are for students, seniors planning to enroll in a degree program. 8 awards will be presented this evening, each valued at $250. This year's recipients are Christopher Aguilar, Brittany Broom, Lucas Delara, Haley Gilson, Shelby Bramley, Lauren Hamill, Aziri Hernandez, and Uriel Reyes.
The William L. Fleck Memorial Scholarship has been given annually to students who show school citizenship and had the drive to enjoy and accept life as did our dad. A quote by Abraham Lincoln sums up our dad's life. Live a good life, and in the end, it's not years of a life, it's a life of years.
This year we'll be giving 3 $1,000 awards. The first most to Brittany Bruin. Second to Alan Hood, Lava Riega. And our third will be Jace Spencer.
Hello, I'm Greg Sawtell, and this is my wife Brenda, and we're here this afternoon to present the Stephanie Wardy Memorial Scholarship. And I just want to share with you parents, teachers, and guests. We've got a great group of young people here. Brenda and I reviewed 54 applicants for Stephanie's awards. I wish I had enough to give 54 awards because these kids are outstanding. We read every application from front to back, and where we just really enjoy reading about community service and how these young people have gone out and shared hours. But the important thing is that they share the message of how other people have touched them in their lives while they've done community service program. We also enjoy reading about the people in your lives that have touched you. And I hope that as young people, you shared with the teachers that have touched your lives, and the other people in the community that have touched your lives. Share the message that you shared in those scholarships. Moms and dads, if you didn't read your kids' application for scholarship, you missed a great treat. We are blessed. Our community and world is in capable hands. Often I wonder where we're headed with all the crap that's going on in the world. But we've got a great group of young citizens here. Let's just give them a round of applause. We have two $500 awards that we're going to give out, and we've been blessed to watch the kids in the community grow and to see what they've turned out to be. And Brenda is going to share our selections. But I just want to take a moment to thank the teachers for the tolerance that they've had for all of us as we've grown up through life. While we're sharing our life lessons also, it's not just academic achievement, but it's what kind of person you've grown up to be. And we're thankful for your successes. I guess I'm going to get brief. We've lost our voice. I'd like to invite up to the stage Jalen Schroeder and Haley.
The Jason Sturkin Memorial Scholarship is in memory of Jason Sturkin, a former graduate of DDHS. The company Jason worked for and his family have decided to give a scholarship annually in his name. The amount of this award is $1,000, and this year's recipient is Caitlin Gonzalez.
Good afternoon. The Jim Sandy Community Service Scholarship is presented to a graduating senior who demonstrated exceptional participation in community service activities and who plans to pursue a degree in the service profession. This scholarship is given in memory of my dad, Jim Sandy, who believed very much in volunteering in his community. For over 30 years, he volunteered with United Way. He helped start the Delavan-Darien Office Club and was on the board of the Delavan-Darien Scholarship Foundation and the Ward Foundation. So it was only fitting that we named the scholarship the Jim Sandy Community Service Scholarship.
The amount of this year's award is $1,000, and this year's recipient is Claire Gamble.
The Mike and Carol Murphy Family Scholarship
is our family's way of paying it forward, as our children were fortunate enough to receive a scholarship from Delavan-Darien. The amount of the award is $2,500, and this year's recipient is Taylor Mormont.
Hello everyone, my name is Leticia Riso, and this year I have the honor to present the First Generation Dream Scholarship. It is presented to a member of the graduating class who will pursue a bachelor's degree at an accredited four-year institution of higher education. The amount of this year's award is $2,000, and this year's recipient is Vanessa Valadez.
The Patrick Schmidt Memorial Scholarship is offered in memory of Patrick Schmidt. It is presented to a graduating senior who plans to pursue a career in a field of their choice. The amount of the award is $500. This year's recipient is Christian Rodriguez Aranda.
My name is Pedro Medina, and I'm here on behalf of the Delavan Cinco de Mayo. The Delavan Cinco de Mayo Scholarship is presented to a graduating student, a senior who plans on attending any type of post-secondary education. This year the amount is $500, and the recipient is
Buenas tardes. Este año escolar de 2015-2016 queremos reconocer a todos los estudiantes, especialmente a un joven que ha mostrado con sus esfuerzos que quiere seguir sus estudios escolares. Este año la familia Godina y el comité del 5 de mayo les presenta una beca escolar al receptor, una beca de $500, and the recipient Oscar Nova Hernández. Felicidades.
Memorial Scholarship is presented in memory of Nanette Nicolay. Nanette devoted her life to teaching at Phoenix Middle School, as well as mentored many student teachers over the years, including Mrs. Cheney. As one of her many students, it is my pleasure to announce that this year's recipient, the award is in the amount of $500, and this year's recipient is Claudia Munoz.
Hello, my name is Grace Rudy, and I'm pleased to present an award in memory of my uncle, Robert Torring, Health. The Robert Toringa Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who has demonstrated great improvement in athletic performance over the 3 years of athletic competition. Uncle Bob loved athletics and he loved coaching, and he was a frequent volunteer at DDHS during his time. And these 2 awards in the amount of $300 will go to William Brown and Allison Young.
The Michael James Dillner Memorial Scholarship is presented annually to a member of the graduating class who plans on furthering their education in a vocational education field. We continue to thank Reed's Marine, which was Michael's employer at the time of his death, family, friends, and the Delavan-Darien community for their contributions to make this scholarship possible for many years to come. Our family wishes this entire class much success as you enter yet another chapter of your life. We are pleased to have 2 recipients for this year's Michael Dillner scholarship that meets the criteria in the amount of $750. They are Nate Johnson and David Vector. And because we strongly feel that Mike would have wanted us to, our family is also presenting a $500 check to be used in the newly created Fab Lab at the high school to benefit even more students.
The Bellas Family Foundation scholarships are to be awarded annually to 2 graduating seniors with an emphasis on environmental and natural resource studies. The amount of this year's award is $1,000, and this year's recipients are Kyra Brady and Christopher McKay. The Donald Lucius and Jean Ellen Smith Scholarship is presented to a member of the graduating class who will pursue a bachelor's degree in the field of education. The amount of this year's award is $1,000, and this year's recipient is Sarah Manhattan.
Good afternoon. This is the first year that the Donna Nichols Memorial Scholarship is being presented. A little bit about Donna. She was a caretaker at a very young age. From the ages of 6 to 12, her 4 younger siblings were all in Wisconsin orphanage. When she became a teenager, she was lent out as a farmhand with her sister to work on a farm. She continued to have a deep desire to take care of people. She always knew she wanted to be a nurse. In 1958, when she graduated from high school, she was presented with the sole 3-year nursing scholarship to attend any nursing school of her choice in Wisconsin. She completed her nursing degree and went on to work as an ER nurse, and then found that her real love was working in geriatrics, and then eventually put her skills to use taking care of her own son who had Duchenne muscular dystrophy. When I sat with her in December of 2014 during an interview, with an assisted living home director, she was asked what her proudest accomplishment was. Her response was quick and very simple: my nursing career. Donna passed in October of 2015, and what better way to honor her memory than to provide a scholarship to someone else who, through their application, we could see that they showed an interest in taking care of others. They had service above self, all while maintaining an above-average grade point. And now they desire to attend a college to pursue a degree in nursing. It is my honor to present this year's Donna Buchholz Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Cassidy Timmerman.
The Ken and Elaine Danielson Memorial Scholarship is presented to a member of the graduating class who plans on enrolling in a 2- or 4-year degree program. The amount of this year's award is $1,200, and this year's recipient is Sarah Van Dam.
Hello there, my name is Josh Oosterbeck, and I'll be presenting the Thrivent Financial Generosity Scholarship. Thrivent Financial is a not-for-profit Christian organization that helps people be wise with money so that they can ultimately be more generous in terms of their time, talents, or treasure. This scholarship is presented to a member of the graduating class who is active in their church community and has exhibited that generosity there. The amount of this year's award is $1,000. And the recipient is Mr. David Vector.
Good afternoon. My name is Denise Petkoff, and I'm the branch manager of First National Bank and Trust, Delavan office. At First National Bank and Trust, our small town values and passion for the community drives everything we do, and that's why I am honored to be here today to represent First National Bank and Trust with a scholarship to a graduate of Delavan-Darien High School. This year's award goes to a student that had an impressive career at Delavan-Darien High School. She was involved in Student Council, National Honor Society, FFA, Common Mentors, as well as played softball, basketball, and volleyball. She will be attending the University of Illinois Chicago for kinesiology in the fall. The First National Bank and Trust Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to Jenna Spell.
Town Bank Award is presented to a graduating senior planning to enroll in any type of post-secondary program. The amount of this award is $2,000, and this year's recipient is Anya Janina. The Darien Corn Festival has initiated the Chuck and Sue Brown Memorial Scholarship to honor Chuck and Sue Brown for their commitment to this community and the school district. The amount of this year's award is $1,000, and this year's recipient is William Brown. The Burdette W. Holt Memorial Award is presented annually to a graduating senior who ranks in the upper half of the class and plans to pursue an education in an agriculture-related field. The amount of this year's award is $250, and this year's recipient is Brody Cunningham. The Charles Wildman Award is presented in memory of our former school superintendent to a graduate enrolling in a four-year degree program in the field of education. The amount of this year's award is $750, and this year's recipient is Sarah Van Dam. The Delavan-Darien Foundation Claude and Catherine Davis Family Scholarship is presented to a student who plans to enroll in a four-year college program. The amount of the award is $6,000, and this year's recipient, Vanessa Valdez. The Doug Call Memorial Award is presented to a graduating senior who will be enrolling in a college program in education. The amount of this year's award is $1,000. This year's recipient is Caitlin Gonzalez. The Gene Schmidt Memorial Award is in memory of Gene Schmidt, a longtime employee of the Delavan-Darien School District. Gene saw many of the 2016 seniors go through their younger years in schooling. The award will be presented to a graduating senior. The amount of this year's award is $1,000, and this year's recipient is Megan Rutling. The Gene Shreves Award is presented to a senior who plans to enroll in any type of post-secondary education. One award is being offered this year in the amount of $2,000. This year's recipient is Nathan Johnson. The Howard Knapp Award is presented annually to a graduating senior who plans to enroll in any type of post-secondary education. The amount of this year's award is $600. This year's recipient is Cole Castelli. The Urban C and Harriet B. Llewellyn Award is presented to a graduating senior who exhibits academic success. Two awards will be presented this evening, valued at $1,000 each. This year's recipients are Christopher McKay and Atnik Patel.
The Kathleen Frederick Reader Memorial Scholarship is presented to a senior ranking in the upper 50% of the graduating class who will be attending a four-year college or university. Participation in instrumental music is criteria for selection. The amount of the award is $1,000 and the recipient is Danielle Moore.
The McGinnis Education Award is presented to a graduating senior who plans to enroll in a four-year college or university in the field of education. The amount of this year's award is $1,000, and this year's recipient is Michelle Johnson. The Merlin Moser Awards are presented to seniors enrolling in any type of post-secondary education and who rank in the upper one-half of the graduating class and have participated in at least one extracurricular activity. Two awards will be presented this evening, valued at $1,000 each. This year's recipients are Admi Patel and Sarah Van Dam. The Richard McClellan Smith Memorial Award is presented to a graduating senior planning to pursue any type of post-secondary education. The amount of this year's award is $500, and this year's recipient is Christian Rodriguez Aranda. The Robert Michael Koval Memorial Award is awarded to a graduating senior who plans to pursue education in the arts or teaching. The amount of this year's award is $500, and this year's recipient is Danielle Moore. The Wallace Zimmerman Memorial Award is presented as a tribute to the man who founded the Delavan-Darien Foundation and was a teacher, coach, and athletic director at DDHS. This award is presented to a senior who ranks in the upper 25% of the class. The amount of this year's award is $1,000. This year's recipient is Caitlin Gonzalez. The William Boone Memorial Scholarship is presented to a graduating senior planning to pursue a college degree. The amount of this year's award is $500. This year's recipient, Ian Schultz.
Benson Family Scholarship was established 4 years ago by my brother John in honor and memory of our parents, Jack and Dorothy Benson, but also as our way of saying thank you to the Delavan-Darien School District for the excellent education my brothers and I received, which enabled each of us to pursue our chosen careers. It It is indeed my pleasure to be here today to present this year's $6,000 Benson Family Scholarship for Caleb Science.
The Borg Foundation Achievement Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who is planning to attend an accredited four-year college or university. The amount of this year's award is $4,000. This year's recipient is William Brown. The George W. Borg Science Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who is planning to attend a college or university to pursue a career in a science-related field. The amount of this year's award is $8,000. This year's recipient is Allison DeYoung.
The George F. Borg Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who plans to attend a four-year college or university and demonstrates financial need. The amount of the award is $2,000. There are two recipients this year, and they are Anya Janenga and Cassie Timmerman.
Good afternoon. My name is Jill Heller, and I'm honored to present the Bond Family Leadership Scholarship, which was started in 1998 by my parents, Bill and Jane Bond, out of gratitude to the Delavan-Darien community. The scholarship honors a student who will graduate in the top 10% of the class. The student shall have demonstrated leadership skills throughout their high school career and must have a desire to continue to serve the community in the future through a leadership role. The amount of the scholarship is $10,000. The winner of the 2016 Bond Family Leadership Scholarship is Christina Javier.
Good afternoon. In addition to all of the scholarships that this wonderful group of students has already earned, the following students have received additional scholarships from their school or organization. Students, as I call your name, please stand and be recognized. Audience, please hold your applause until the end. Claire Gamble, the Heritage Scholarship from Viterbo University at an amount of $32,000. Nicholas Anderton, Cole Initiative Scholarship, $3,000. Janice Beth, Softball Scholarship from the University of Illinois Chicago, $140,000. Christina Bahaviolis, Wisconsin Academic Excellence Scholarship for $9,000. Christina also earned the Citizen Scholarship in the amount of $100 from the Daughters of the American Revolution. An Arts Scholarship in the amount of $200 from the Walworth County Arts Council, and an Academic Scholarship in the amount of $44,860 from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Gage Wutke, Wisconsin Academic Excellence Scholarship, $9,000. Anthony Arias, Technical Excellence Scholarship, valued at $6,750. along with Nathan Johnson, Technical Excellence Scholarship, also valued at $6,750. Erica Ivins, the Alexia Scholarship from Alverno College, $40,000. Michelle Johnson, Mary Mollison Legacy Scholarship from Marian University in the amount of $12,000. Cole Castell, Diversity Scholar Award from the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire, Go Blue Gold, in the amount of $32,000. Raquel Satins, the Pierre Marquette Award from Marquette University, valued at $50,000. Haley Gilson, the Sun Intake Foundation from Central Processing, valued at $1,500. David Beckner, the Community First Credit Union Fox Cities Marathon Scholarship in the amount of $1,750. Nicole Van Dyken, Music Education from the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater in the amount of $2,000. William Brown, an Academic Scholarship from Carroll University in the amount of $74,000. Cassidy Timmerman, an Academic Scholarship from Carroll University in the amount of $64,000. And Danielle Moore, an Academic Scholarship from the University of Wisconsin-Madison, valued at $12,000. Let's give all of these students a great round of applause.
Congratulations, seniors. May the count of God continue to smile upon you as you move on from DDHS. Thank you to our families of our seniors who played and will continue to play a crucial role in their success. Thank you to the administrators, faculty, and staff members who joined us here today. Special thanks to Tracy Daniels, Administrative Assistant, Jody Scott, Scholarship Coordinator, and Maria Martin, Senior Class Advisor. Without their combined efforts, this event simply would not have occurred. Our jazz combo, who performed prior to the ceremony, our orchestra string choir will be performing in the Commons during the reception that follows. FFA for the floral arrangements, our NHS ushers, our custodial staff, Rocky Feeney, who has generously donated his services as photographer to commemorate this afternoon, the foundation, an organization which sponsors fundraising events like Taste of the Lake, and all the other donors who, through their generosity, are helping you seniors pay for your schooling. Quite possibly the biggest and hopefully the best investment you'll make in yourself. This will be one of my last opportunities to publicly acknowledge what a special place this community is. Clearly looking at this long list of generous donors and listening to the cheers of the parents, grandparents, and guests, we can all see that this is a community that is behind its seniors 100%. But your encouragement, love, and support apparently knows no bounds. And I would like to take a moment to personally thank you for the cards, texts, emails, surprise party, conversations, and of course hugs related to my retirement. It's been a privilege to call this school and this community home. Now please join us in the comments as we celebrate the accomplishments of our seniors.
Oh,